of you's gonna be watching my videos and think, man, what is up with this guy? This right here is the back side of Tupelo Hardware. That's where he stood. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna roll two videos into one today, and the reason for that is part of this I shot a while back that I never got edited, so I think I'm going to include that in this video. We're gonna go today and take a little look at history. We're going to check out the birthplace of rock and roll. So come along, see where we're going today. They got a pavilion right over there for public use. The grounds right down here is the museum and Elvis Presley center, or visitor center if you want to call it. And you guys know, if you don't, that Elvis Presley was born here in Tupelo, Mississippi, January the 8th of 1936, and lived here until he was, I believe, 13 years old when they moved to Memphis. And they lived in, we're going to look at the birthplace while we're here. Not going to go through it, but we're going to look at the house. And they lived in, I think it's about 4 or 5 different locations here in Tupelo before they eventually moved to Memphis. And last residence, I believe, was on Green Street. But we're just going to look around the park here in the visitor center, see what we can see. I'm not going to go through the museum. I did see a video by another couple that came here from out of state that most of the stuff in the museum is pertaining to the way of life in Tupelo in the 30s. So a little bit of history about Elvis, but more so about the area here that he grew up in. So we're not going to do that, but we're just going to look around, kind of give you guys a overview of the park here, the birthplace, and check out some of the stuff they've got. Guys, it says here, January 8, 1946, Elvis's mother Gladys took him to Tupelo Hardware to buy a present for his 11th birthday. Gladys was thinking dangerous about the rifle and the bicycle, so they gave $7.75 and bought him his first guitar. We may swing by Tupelo Hardware and look at that before we get out of town. born in 35. I said 36. So they moved to Memphis in 1948 for Vernon to look for better work. Do have a chapel here that you can go in, but just tickets are required to go in it. A lot of this you can look around and see on your own. Right up there is the Blues Trail marker behind those bushes that I got in the Mississippi Blues Trail video. If you guys hadn't seen that, go check those out. Look at this fountain, and may move on to Tupelo Hardware. A little excursion today, looking for something I've been wanting to find for a minute. We're at Priceville Memorial Gardens. Some of you's gonna be watching my videos and think, man, what is up with this guy? He's looking in cemeteries and about stuff that's talking about stuff that's a little bit morbid. But no, this is just a spot I've been wanting to find for a minute. We're gonna take a look, see what it is. Alright guys, I found what I was looking for. We are here in Tupelo, Mississippi at Priceville Memorial Gardens, and this is the actual burial site of Jessie Garon Presley, the twin brother of Elvis that was stillborn. See a lot of people put flowers and coins, mementos here at the grave site. He's buried by what was said was an uncle, Noah Presley, who died in 1969. January 8, 1935, infant. That's a sad deal, man. But I only learned last year that his actual grave site was here. And there is a marker at Graceland beside the other family members. But that's just a marker in memoriam to him. And he is buried right here. You can see, if you ever come here, there's a church and life center. My bike's parked down there, but that's the gate we walked in by. And you'll come down almost to the end of the little road right here and come up the hill to the left, and it's right there where that red heart is. There's some chimes on it, and I don't know if any of the tours or anything that come over this way ever visit that or what, but We are very close to the Elvis Presley birthplace in Tupelo. We passed it on the way up here. Alright guys, pulled off over here behind. This right here is the back side of Tupelo Hardware. So we're going to walk around to the front here, show it to you guys. Customer entrance. Don't know if you guys can see that or not, but up the top you got the stand-up letters up there. It says Tupelo Hardware Company. Pretty sure this is the oldest hardware store in the town of Tupelo, the city of Tupelo, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's the city. Right here. Tupelo Hardware Company. They keep that display up in the window. This says $7.90 is what they paid for the guitar, so I'm probably going to take Tupelo Hardware's account for that. We'll look inside and see if we got anything on the inside.
How you doing?
All right, how you?
All right, we have to find something.
No, sir, not really.
You Elvis fan?
I was doing some video of the Elvis stuff, so I was just gonna come in here and get a.
X down there on the floor right there. That's where he stood about the guitar in 1946. That's why rock and roll began right there.
That's where he stood.
That's where he stood. $7.90 changed the world as we know it.
I didn't know y'all had a spot in the floor.
Yeah, man. That's where little Elvis stood.
That's pretty cool. How many people y'all have coming in here?
A bunch of them, man. We had people outside the United States from UK, the Netherlands. I mean, it is unreal.
Yeah.
The legacy Elvis left on the
Right.
So, I mean,
Right.
Yeah, when me and you die, there'll still be Elvis.
There'll still be. That's right. That's right, man.
That's right.
That is right. So what y'all got? How many people signed this guitar?
Bunch of them. Aerosmith, old Steven Tyler signed it. And,
Really?
yeah, a bunch of folks. Fontaine, one of the fellas that got trapped in the mine in Chile years ago.
Yeah.
Edison Pender. That's his on that white pick guard up there. He wrote the white leather on pick guard. He sang it.
I'll be dog.
So everybody, I mean, it's just a bunch of.
So all of those people been in here and signed that.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
And that guitar in the picture right there. That's the original guitar that Elvis bought.
That's the original one. Can you
see,
care if I get a little bit closer to it?
Help yourself, man. No, help yourself. That's the original thing.
I'll be
All right, that same one to your left right there. That's it. That's the same guitar in that picture that fella holding right there.
That's the one.
All right, the fella on the left, that's Larry Moss. He's a collector out of Memphis. He owns that guitar today.
I'll be dog.
Yep. And he bought it in this store about 12 years ago, the week of Elvis Fest. It was on that counter over there on the guitar stand, had it guarded, and Graceland got it in the wind that he had it, so they called him and wanted to borrow the guitar. He told me y'all could borrow it. He said, but you got to take out $2 million worth of insurance.
Yeah.
They said, oh, we can't do that. Well, he said, you can't borrow it. So that was that.
They couldn't do that. That's crazy.
That's crazy. It sure is, man. But then,
you don't mind. You don't mind being on video, do you?
Huh?
You don't mind being on YouTube, do you? I guess not. I'll keep it pointed that way.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't take the insurance out on it.
So he wouldn't let them borrow it.
I'll be dog.
I think he get $300 for it at an auction.
$300.
No, $300,000.
$300,000.
Yeah,
I'm fixing to say.
I left out some zeros.
Yeah. I'll be dog.
So it's pretty neat. I'm 50 cents for
$1.50.
Here, I can show you. I can show you something over here. This is the original photo of him down in Fair Falls. I mean, the folks and everything. Man, it's pretty neat. We still sell about 300 guitars a year.
Oh, I know y'all had all this in here.
Yeah. See, that's him. See, the ticket, $1.50 for everyone. That's him right there, down there at Fair Falls. That's pretty neat, man.
Right there in Tupelo.
Right there in Tupelo, Mississippi.
That is something else.
It is real nice, man. Yeah.
Man, I'm sure y'all had a lot of people, especially during the Elvis Festival.
Yeah, we have every day, man. I mean,
tons of people coming in.
We had 3 different couples from the Netherlands yesterday.
Yesterday. Wow. I know. I went by the Birthplace up here. It was before 10 o'clock in the morning. I saw car tags from a couple from Florida, one from Minnesota.
Yeah.
And I can't remember where the other one was from. They're all out of state.
But then it's unreal. It's unreal. I mean, people.
Yeah.
Now, if I'd met you on the street, you'd told me all these folks still coming here for Elvis. I would never believe.
Right.
I've been here 15 years. And people all walks of life. China.
It don't slow down.
Don't slow down. It don't.
I know. I've seen a lot of folks out here, especially during the Elvis Festival, whole charter buses full of people.
Right.
Looks like they're probably from China or Japan, somewhere like that.
And see, we get a bus load here by 2 o'clock every Friday. We got a bus load coming from Graceland.
So the one that comes from Graceland, they take them by there and then bring them back.
Bring them by here. Yeah, they buy T-shirts, guitars.
Some of them buy guitars.
Yeah.
That would be something to have one from the same place.
And that's what they done. They bought it because Elvis bought his in. We sell about 300 and 295 can't even play. I mean, they don't play the guitar.
They just want one.
They just want one why Elvis got here. That's what they say.
What's your prices run on them?
They run on from 150 to 189, 179.
I'm gonna get on out of your way, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. We're glad you stopped by. Yeah. You're never in town again, stop by to see us. We're glad to have you.
I'll do it.
All right.
Hey, y'all have a good day.
All right, you have a good weekend.
Guys, y'all see the Elvis mural on the wall over there? And all through Tupelo, they've got these that have put up. I think I've showed them in some videos before, but they're all up and down through town here. They got different artwork and stuff on them, but that gentleman didn't want to be on YouTube, and said they have people come through all the time. Said there was three couples in here yesterday from the Netherlands. To look at that, and I didn't know they had an X in the floor where he was standing when he bought that guitar, but I don't know how much of that I will put in the video, but they sell guitars in there and a lot of people buy them, take with them. But he said they have a tour bus that comes through. Of course, what I was talking about earlier, Graceland, when they bring the charter bus down here to go through the Birthplace, he said they have a tour bus that stops in here every Friday about 2 o'clock, and people will come in there and buy t-shirts. Some of them buy guitars. See the spot where Elvis bought his first guitar at, and the guitars in there were they were about the highest price. One was $180, anywhere from like $110 to $180. I kind of went behind the counter and looked at them, and the action was pretty close on them. The distance, you know, you had to press the strings to the fretboard. So, I mean, they looked like they were playable. I've seen some, I don't know if I caught that in there, I told him I've seen some in places where the action was so high on them. Man, you know, Chet Atkins and Roy Clark couldn't play them. But that was pretty neat. I didn't even know they sold those in there. And had a whole section right there. So, Tupelo Hardware. And we're gonna get on down the road, get some wind stirring, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed seeing some of the places in Tupelo, seeing the Birthplace, checking out Tupelo Hardware, where Elvis bought his first guitar. And man, y'all get out in your surroundings, see some interesting stuff. You know, I grew up like 20 miles from here. I've never been through the Birthplace or the museum. That was actually the first time that I've been there and walked around as much as I did today. And it's been a long time since I was in Tupelo Hardware, but I didn't remember them having that spot marked and all that. But appreciate you guys watching. Y'all get out, see some stuff, man. Y'all stay safe and catch you in the next one.